All right, well, I'm trying to level out the tripod and get something going. We're in Minnesota. Welcome to the annual Minnesota tournament. I'm here, your host for the night. We got Providence Catholic in their first game against St. Louis Park, Minnesota. They look like the Philadelphia Flyers. They got the Flyers logo, black and orange. And of course, Providence in their lime green, Kelly green, with lime trim. 23 viewers, that's not bad. There's a lot of people that stayed behind, though, and didn't want to make this trip, and I understand. A lot of family members want to check this out. They were uncertain if I was going to do this or not, and yes, I'm doing it. I'm going to try and do it for all the games, unless somebody tells me otherwise, but nobody tells me what to do. Somebody tried once. Just once. I'm kidding, of course. We'll see if this guy right here can put his head down. Maybe get the back of that. That's a good-looking head of hair, though, I'll be honest with you. All right. Ooh, look, we got a little pre-game ritual here where they do it before the game. Huh, I really like that. Maybe they can avoid doing it after the game because they're going to hate each other so much. So this is a really nice rink we're in. Let me see if I can pan out here. This is Wyzetta's home rink. There's a lot of banners hanging from the rafters. That's a lot of winning right there. It's a winning organization. Home of the Trojans. I'm working my sputtering Zoom this evening. My wife is not on the camera. She's in Ohio today with my daughter for a volleyball tournament. So I'm up here all by my lonesome. Trying to get this mic to work. All right, well, here we go. Figure out the mic later. We got ready for puck drop here. Brandow to take it. I got Brandow's dad right next to me. Providence on the breakout. Cardwell wraps it around the dashers. Nice job, Johnny. Providence with a chance. Cardwell and Coveney out to Reynolds. Reynolds takes a shot. Bouncing puck. Deep in the zone still. That's going to get out to the blue line. Gagliardi with a little slapper. A little wide of the net. I think it ricocheted off someone's stick. Cardwell with a shot and a save by the goaltender. Good opportunity there for Johnny. Now here comes St. Louis Park on the rush. Nice save there by Susaki. Grayson Susaki in net. Oh, we got a chance here. Intercepted. Pass intercepted by Coveney. Coveney tries to get it across the blue line, but takes a little shot there from somebody in a Flyers jersey. Not sure who. St. Louis Park. That's exactly right. Ayala with it. Loses it back there, but Floody grabs it. Floody across the ice to Rylan O'Sullivan. Simonis kicks it out from the dasher. Last does a nice job of getting that thing deep. Stir with a shot redirected from O'Sullivan. Ooh, almost got that one to go. Providence, I feel like, has the momentum right now, and they have since puck drop. They got some time and space to work with that puck. A couple of blue line shots. A couple of crease opportunities. And our first penalty of the game goes against Jamison Samanis. Just like that, 15 is going to go in the box and think about it for a couple of minutes. That's a no-doubter. So here comes Providence on the penalty kill. First PK of the game. Penalty kill percentage on the season, 87% for Providence. And that's pretty good because they've had a ton of penalties. I don't have the exact figure in front of me, nor will I ever, but I could talk about it as if I will one day, but I won't. Reynolds does a nice job at Susaki. Sucks that puck up as he hands the puck to the ref. Let's see if we can get in there. We got a little face-off here right in front of Susaki. 23 viewers. 5 or 6 of those got to be my family. One of my dad's watching at home with a few of his friends. Shot ricocheted off Jacob Carson's shin. Mitch Piano is going to have an opportunity, and he does. A beautiful shot. Glove save by the goaltender. And here come the Flyers. Broken up by Gagliardi, just out of his reach to do anything with it. St. Louis has it now behind, well, coming across the dash for Gagliardi on the attack. And I like it. Him and a little bit of a scrum there. Regardless, that is killing some time, and that's exactly what Providence is looking to do right now, kill some time. They got $1:09 left in the penalty kill. Almost halfway home. And I wouldn't hate a shorthanded goal. If I had to wish for something, I could wish for that. St. Louis working it along the blue line here. Takes a shot, redirected in the back of the net. So that was redirected by, I believe, number 17, big man there. So St. Louis Park strikes first off of a Jamison Samanis penalty. So that's going to free up Jamison to come back out on the of the box here, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. We're going to have a face-off here at center ice. Kovney floats it up out of the zone. Brandau looking for it. Kovney trips up right over the blue line. Here comes St. Louis Park, offside. 17 was offsides by a couple of steps here. Big man. This guy's about 6'8", 280. So Providence with a fresh 5, and to take the faceoff, Vincent Karkoska. Saw Vince early this morning in the lobby of Providence Catholic when I was dropping my son off. Vince always talking in the morning, and that's going to be an icing by Providence. So we'll come back here and do it again. Right in front of Grayson Susaki, where he doesn't want it to be, I guarantee you that. So faceoff's going to be taken by Karkoska again. Won by St. Louis, and kind of an errant shot, but here comes Sturr to Mercer, swats at it. Maybe an offsides because it went in and out of the zone there pretty quick. So it might be outside over the blue line, the next faceoff right here in front of me, and it is. Nope, it's not in front of me, it's in front of the bench. But I was right about it being on the other side of the blue line. So I get points for that. Ryan Shack back in the game. He took a game off last week. upper body injury. Glad to see him back in the lineup. Stir with a nice shot, bouncing puck in front of the net. Mercer looking for a man. Had Rogers. Rogers couldn't handle it. Now behind Susaki, the puck goes. Stir looking for it, lost track of it. Uh-oh. That's off. But a save by Susaki. So now we're going to get a face-off just to his left, his glove side. Brandau to take it for the Celtics. Shot with a redirect just outside of the net. Those redirects will kill you. Providence looking to even things up here. Brandau to Kovney. It's center ice. Kovney over to Brandau. Brandau has it. Gets it over to Reynolds. Reynolds up to Cardwell, but he missed Cardwell, and that's an icing. So we're going to come back here and do it again in front of Susaki. Rinse and repeat. Providence trying to get something going here. After they let that first goal up, they seemed like they had a little momentum. Gagliardi wraps around the dasher. He's going to have Cardwell. Cardwell looking for an outlet pass. Back to Gags. Gags up to Brandau. Brandau takes it over the red line, now over the blue line. Cardwell in the slot. Intercepted by a flyer. Gagliardi. Oh. Shot just slides right by Susaki. Brandau dances with it. Runs into his own man. Now Gagliardi has it. Thinking about what he wants to do with it. And he's going to pass it to the other team. And now it's going to get cleared. And that's going to be an ice. So lots of icings right now by Providence Catholic. Aiden Flood's out there. He's going to handle this face-off. Number 4, senior, Aiden Flood. Shot. Aiden Flood stopped that shot with his shin. Nice interception there by Samanis. He has it. Lost it right in the slot. Ayala regains control of it. Samanis gets it deep. Samanis is going to get to that one first. He's going to have a little bit of time. Gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan takes a shot wide of the net. Stir. Slapper. Redirect. O'Sullivan turns it around. And here comes St. Louis. O'Sullivan's got it to avoid the icing. He's got some room. Takes a shot. Oh, that narrowly went in. Twice. Reynolds with a nice grab out of the air. Using that 6'7" frame of his. And here comes St. Louis Park. Gagliardi goes down on his belly. And that was a beautiful glove save. Otherwise, it's 2-zip right now. Because he had the lane and he took the shot. Susaki right now saved that goal all on his own. So he's seeing the puck nicely tonight. That's a good sign. Bad sign is, though, we didn't get the lucky bounce that we thought we were going to get on the other side of the ice, and I generally don't like the way that works. And we're not getting the puck luck right off the bat. But that's just me and my negative attitude. I'll try and save it. Ooh, a shot save. Shot by Mitch Piano. I'm sorry, Jacob Carson. But Piano's out there with him. Rodriguez now has it. Ayala keeps it, gets it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez centers the pass. Jacob Carson, nice interception there. Out to 10. Last. Oh, and a beautiful redirect by Rodriguez. See if I can zoom out here. Sorry about that. There's the puck down there. I lost it for a second. Rodriguez, that's going to be a penalty on 16 of the Flyers, and that's going to put the Providence Celtics on a power play. And a prime time opportunity to tie this baby up. So Celtics wheel out. Power play 1 unit. Cardwell. Brandow. Samanis. Shaq. And Kovney. Brandow. Over to Cardwell. I'm sorry, and that's Kovney. Back to Brandow. Brandow looking for an opportunity here. Centering pass. Gets past everybody. Kovney now. To Shaq. Shaq to Kovney. Kovney to Shaq. Back to Shaq now at the blue line. Brandow. Brandow with a shot. I'm sorry, that was Shaq with a shot. Cardwell. Out to Shaq. Brandow. Brandow. Kovney. This guy. Back to Brandow. Kovney. This lady. Ooh, Brandow with a nice save for a keep. Gets it over to Shaq. Shaq with a one-timer. That puck still did not go. Bouncing in front there. Oh, thought that was it. I had the call halfway out of my mouth. And here comes St. Louis. Great stop there by St. Louis. With 51 seconds left in this power play for the Celtics. Now the Celtics are chasing number 2 around the ice. And Samanis puts a big hit on his man, and it was clean. Oh, Brandow with a beautiful shot, no looker. Floody dances with it at the blue line. One-timer by Ayala, just wide. Rodriguez, another shot and a goal by Rodriguez. The goaltender couldn't handle it. There was so much pepper on that sandwich. The original save. But a bouncing puck. It was so hot he couldn't handle it. So I think I'm going to credit that one to Rodriguez on a pass from Floody. So that's going to even things up. So just like that, we're tied up here. Back to even. But I tell you, I know we played this team last year, and they look a little better than they did last year. I thought we beat them handily. But well, I could be wrong about that, too. I don't know. That was a year ago. We're only worried about today, the here and the now. Karkoska with the faceoff, won by the Flyers. Tries to get it out of the zone. They can't because Lass is there with a nice keep. Gets it back to Rogers down low. Ayala, center ice. Throws it deep. Gets a change. A couple of new defensemen coming out on the ice for the Celtics. Mercer with it. It was an offsides. All right, well, we'll trust him that wasn't offsides. He knows better than I do. Face-off won by the Celtics. Shaq over the red line, throws it deep. Brandow's down there, so is Kovney with a nice shot. Had to be a kick save by the goaltender. Shaq throws one at the goaltender, but it's deflected by a defenseman. Shaq has it. Back to Gagliardi. Gagliardi makes a little move, gets it over to Shaq. Shaq gets it to Brandow, center ice. Now they're just swirling around the 3 of them. And here comes Brandow. Cross neutral ice. Does a little spinorama. Looks good for the camera. Gagliardi throws it deep. Down low, he's got Cardwell. Cardwell to Coveney. Coveney's going to get that back out to Reynolds. Reynolds has hits the shot. Oh, and Brandow almost had enough flexibility in his hips to get that thing spun around. Gagliardi's initial shot was saved. But back to him, so he took another one, and now he's got to get on the defense. Tries to throw a hip into it. And he does. Well, gets attacked by the big man, and he's going to get a penalty for it. Nobody comes at my baby boy like that. Nobody. Yeah. Tell it to the judge. Go sit down for a couple of minutes. So 22 does what he does best, and he agitated a player, and he drew the penalty. So here we go. Again, Providence on the power play, and some of the parents are very upset over there on the Flyers side. I think that was an unjust call by the referee. I disagree. Somebody's trying to win this face-off. Not sure who. Ayala with a slap shot and a goal. Ayala buries it. Gil Ayala from the blue line, no doubter, shoves it down their throat. Ayala probably looking for his bag of snacks that I have in my room right now. And apparently he doesn't need them. Maybe I'll just keep him in my room if he's going to score like that. Keeping the boys out there. Now Celtics go up 2-1 on the Flyers in a great-looking goal by Ayala. I don't know if anybody redirected it. I'm just going to say no. That was all Gil. Speaking of Gil, nice little defensive move there by Gil. And again, Gil tries to get it up, and he's got Simonis. This will be and a trip by the Flyers on Simonis. And then that's a penalty shot for Simonis, a penalty shot. You don't see that every day, ladies and gentlemen. So Jameson's going to line this thing up, and he's going to have a penalty shot. Wow. I think I've only seen that twice in my career as a broadcaster, which has only been about a year and a half now. Very short-lived career. So Simonis, let's see if we could get close on what he's thinking here. I don't know if Mama Simonis is here, but if she's not, I hope she's watching. Aaron, if you're out there, what's his go-to move? Now, we played with Jameson for many years, and maybe just shoot it over the glove side. Go to the blocker side and then celebrate on your own. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. And I got to think the camera, like the footage and just the call, everything's just been great. Nice job, Jameson. Love getting tripped. And burying it for a no-doubter. So here we go. Now the Celtics are on a roll. They got 3 unanswered goals here after they let that first one up. Maybe they were just shaking the rust off from that long bus ride up here to Plymouth, Minnesota. Uh-oh. Ooh. Off goes the net. But he makes the save. Beautiful save there by Sasaki. So there's a little bit of a problem, I'd say, down there with that net. And it's got nothing to do with our goaltender, I'm sure of it. Some goaltenders like to kick the net off when they're afraid of a goal slipping by them. No, that's not our Providence goaltenders. We welcome the pucks. They're trained to stop the pucks. Elite training. Every other weekday at 5:30 in the morning at Arctic Ice Arena. That's where they get their training done. Ooh. Shot turned away by Susaki. Ooh, the Flyers off the skate guard of number 19. Gagliardi's going to get there first. Put a nice little move on it and try and throw it deep. Piano got his pocket pick there. Gagliardi again. Let's keep an eye on these two. I saw a penalty coming, I thought. Oh, Rodriguez goes down, but he makes the pass. Tries to get the apple. Gagliardi throws it low. Rodriguez out there swatting at it. Reynolds sneaks by Reynolds, but he never gives up. Right over the red line, Gagliardi. Rodriguez gets hit from behind. Intercepted by Jacob Carson. Jacob with a new in the slot. Karkoska found it loaded up on his stick. And goalie made a nice save there. Over to Karkoska. Karkoska's going to have a shot, but he throws it low. Rogers on his man. Karkoska to Rogers. Rogers to Mercer. Mercer in the slot. Karkoska back to Gagliardi. Gagliardi just wide of the net. Mercer looking for a redirect there from a Gagliardi shot from the blue line. Karkoska and Rogers still down low with Mercer helping out. Flyers desperately trying to get it out of the Philadelphia zone. That's going to wrap around to Reynolds. He's going to stop it. Reynolds with a shot and a block. He's got to get back. Reynolds over to Gags. Gags takes it on the backhand. And he takes a shot wide. That wasn't a shot. He was throwing it low. No way can anybody be that inaccurate. Plus, he's tired. He's been out there for a bit, but he does stop that play. Ooh, a shot just over the crossbar. And again, Gagliardi has it, trying to backhand it out of the zone, and that's going to do it for the first period. So after one period of play, the Celtics lead the Flyers 3-1. 27 people still on the feed, so I haven't offended anybody quite yet. But give it time. I most certainly will. I'm going to hit mute here and give my vocal cords a rest. All right. Right. Governor. Just talking to Mason's dad over there. Recapping the first period of play. So I'm going to send a shout out to a couple of people just because I can. And, well, it's my camera and my microphone, and I can basically do whatever I want. Jim and Kathy, Mason's grandparents, and my parents are also Jim and Kathy. So there's two Jim and Kathys out there. The only two Jim and Kathys that I know. Oh, man. I think they're all on this feed watching and hopefully enjoying some of my nonsense and the game right now. It's a great game to watch. When we're up by 2, everybody's happy, right? A little bounce in everyone's step over here on the sidelines, or up here in the stands, I should say, on the Providence side. Whisper that. Let's see if Providence can add to the lead with a face-off taken by Mason Brandow. Mason, nice win there. Gets it to Stir. Stir looks, and a shot by Stir. Looks like it got through a lot of people, but nice save by the goaltender. Coveney down low, 11 on 11. And here comes St. Louis. Nice move by 11. Whoa. Great save there by Susaki. That's going to be a penalty. A delayed penalty. Oh. Cardwell gets that thing to Brandow. It's 4-1. Cross-check by number 11, I think. Number 11 on the Flyers team. No, on number 15. That's going to be his second. Unhappy about it, too. Now he's tossing them. So he could be unhappy in the locker room. I knew he was unhappy because I was hearing the explicatives flying down there. F-bombs. So you never like to see that because this is a big tournament and I'm sure everybody was looking forward to it. Tempers are high. I hate to see him get kicked out like that. Truly, I do. I mean, he's got parents that are watching him, but, you got to control yourself, too. If I could hear it up here, the refs are not liking it. Rodriguez almost had it loaded up. Rodriguez seeing some nice opportunities in this game. I got to think that's a product of his effort and his attitude out there. Rogers over to Floody. Floody back to Rogers. Rodriguez go to Aiden, tries to backhand it. Rodriguez. And now it gets thrown down the ice. Susaki. Going to have it for Ayala. Ayala's got it back there behind the net. Here comes Ayala. Up to Brandow. Brandow got a little bit of room. And Brandow tries to wrap around. God, I thought he had it. Brandow with trying the 1% shot in hockey is the wraparound, but I tell you, I thought he was going to get it. And now, once again, the net on that side of the rink is going to give everybody some problems. We'll see if we can pan and get a shot of the crowd over here. It's Kyle Brandow. Mason's father, proud father. Oh, nice save there by Coveney. Keeping that puck in play. Shaq to Brandow. Brandow takes a shot, gets it back. Back to Shaq. Shaq breaks his stick. On the slapper. So I know Ken's not happy about that one. We got a penalty here. They're getting him for not throwing the stick, I think, when he broke it. He skated with it for a hot second, maybe. I didn't see the sign on that. Maybe that's what it is. I thought I saw after it broke, he had it for like one or two strides, and then he tossed it. I don't know. Maybe it's something totally different. Because I didn't see him make like a, what do you got the penalty for? I didn't see like one of your gestures that I would recognize. Well, anyway, here comes the Celtics. Mitch Piano through three men, carving him up like a turkey on Thanksgiving Day. Uh-oh. Nice save there, and no penalty. But the Flyers able to keep that. So now they're going to go on the power play for, holy cow, that was a major So 3 minutes and 23 seconds. I didn't see that either, but again, I'm a one-man crew here, production crew. I can only see so much. Wow, that was a good shot. But that's going to find its way out of the zone. And here comes Jacob Carson. Oh, if he's got an opportunity, take it, baby. I thought he had the angle. O'Sullivan almost got lucky on that one. Covered up by the goaltender. So 11:25 left in the second. And St. Louis with an opportunity here to cut the lead to 1. They got 2:52 left in their power play. Face-off taken in front of the St. Louis goaltender. Ayala throws it down low. Here come the Flyers. Ayala's going to have it. He's going to get it over to Stur. Stur goes deep with it. Around the dashers it goes. 2:30 left in the penalty kill. Icing by the Flyers. All right, face-off's going to be taken in front of the Flyers goaltender. Won by the Flyers. Celtics got to get in the zone defense quickly. I don't love the way that played out, but it is no goal. That net was off before the puck went in. All right, so it's still 3-1. The refs are definitely not going to overturn that call, but the coach is going to make his opinion known. And I understand. I know where he's coming from. Well, man of the people, Mercer with a shot. Best thing that can happen right now is a shorthanded goal by Providence. Take the wind out of the sails. Buck 48. Right in the slot. Kisaki. Oh. Flyers dancing with it now. Stolen by Mercer. And he's got Karkoska, but Karkoska's got to hit the brakes. So Mercer could do a little dangle, go low, lock up the puck a bit, kill some time. Nice job by number 14, Nick Mercer, sophomore. Killed about 20 seconds there. Bouncing puck. Philadelphia controls it. Or the Flyers, I should say. Shot wide of the net. Gagliardi tries to backhand him along the dashers. Up along the dashers, and he gets it out of the zone, so now that's going to be Gagliardi over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez floats one into the zone. Oh, a bouncing puck in front of the goaltender. 30 seconds left in this penalty. Rogers, center ice. Gagliardi and his man get into it a little bit. Gagliardi does a nice job of breaking that up. That's going to probably kill the penalty. 7 seconds left. A shot and a goal by number 22 from the blue line. Just as he's getting off the ice, Gagliardi puts one in from the blue line. He was looking to make a change. He's exhausted. I can see it. And he throws one in as Coach Oliver shakes his head. Can't believe it. But he gets lucky on that one. And you know what? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And I don't hate that. So there you go. Penalty expired. Celtics up by 3. And a goal by number 22, unassisted. Here we go across neutral ice, number 4 for the Flyers. Around the back of the net. Cardwell scoots it out of the zone. Flyers forced to reset. Ayala throws it up. He's got Kovney all alone. Kovney's got to make a move. Nice job there by Nick Kovney. Last throws it in. Got to back my camera out here. Sorry about that. You know, the job here is try and keep the puck in the center of the frame, right? I mean, that's if I had professional equipment. I mean, that is the goal. Because in my younger years, I actually did do some some filming. I used to work for the Chicago Fire, and every once in a while they needed a cameraman. And, I would get the job. But I mean, we're talking about like prime equipment there. I got an iPad mini on a $50 tripod right now from Amazon. But I dare you to tell the difference because I got the smooth. See this right here? See what I'm doing? That's smooth. And I got the little zoomer. I mean, I'm just trying to keep everybody entertained at home. 31 people. Well, I'm growing. The crowd is growing. I'd like to see over 50 for one of these games. At one point, I think during the playoffs last year, we had 85. Well, maybe I had 100. Samanis throws his hip into it. Nice job there, Jameson. Gagliardi at the red line. Lost his stick. Hopefully it's not broken. I know he doesn't have a lot of money left on his green light card, and if a new stick had to be purchased, it would have to come from my MasterCard. O'Sullivan throws it at Jacob Carson. Jacob Carson with the spinorama. Oh, almost found it in the back of the net. Gagliardi, center ice. Nice job of breaking that up. And here comes Piano trying to get through, but Carson was off sides because he couldn't get back on sides because he was being held by one of the players. Look at this. As I get a shot of the banners. I mean, you want your hero shot? I could get you a hero shot too if you want. Who's going to be my hero? I thought it was going to be Piano there for a second. Answers the call. I mean, or if you're unhappy with the way this is going, you can also watch Live Barn. If you're looking for a vertigo headache. Ooh, that was a forearm shiv by number 7. A missed one-timer by number 6. And here comes Rodriguez up the ice. He could be all alone here. He's got Piano on his wing. Shot and a save by the Flyer goaltender. Coming up in 5 minutes left in the second. Sure. With a hard shot off the dasher. Uh-oh. Intercepted. Pass intercepted. Is that even a hockey term? Intercepted? Picked off? Taken? I don't know. I feel like I've watched a lot of hockey and I don't hear them say intercepted a lot. Oh, Rodriguez almost buries it for his second of the game. He's looking for it. He's looking at his chops on that one. Gagliardi's got a little bit of room. Ooh, gets blocked up there by big number 8. Rogers out to Reynolds. Reynolds with a slapper. Everybody gets out of the way on that one. Not that broke somebody's jaw. Ooh, that one squirts out. Reynolds is going to go the length of the ice, which is about 3 or 4 strides for him. Over to Mercer. Mercer, center ice. Over the blue line. Puts a shot on the goaltender, and then he tries to give him a little snow job. That's right, I said snow job. That's when you do a quick little hockey stop and spray some snow in someone's face, according to Wikipedia. Face-off here is going to be taken by Vincent Karkoska. I wish I knew his middle name or else I would have used it right there. Last, fighting for it. Ayala showing off his soccer skills. And here comes Ayala, thirsty for another goal. Uh-oh. Bouncing puck just outside of the post. Mercer over to Rogers. Rogers all alone. He's got Brandow. Brandow with a shot and a save by the goaltender. Nice shot and an even better save. Brandow out of the air. Grabs it like he's shucking corn. Over on the farm, Brandow Farms, located over on 191st, I believe, in Mokina. Shack looking to break stick number 2, and he almost got that one. Almost too many men, but no, not this night. Reynolds with a shot. Oh, wow. Gagliardi's going to go the length of the ice. It's going to be an icing. All that energy expended. So 2:10 left in the second. Good guys up by 3. $31 people still hanging on. Well, we got Cardwell and Coveney in there. And Brandow poking at it. Brandow. Gagliardi. Reynolds. Reynolds, Brandow. Gagliardi. Brandow. And a penalty by number 11. I think he's giving me the... No. Not number 11. Nick was hanging his head for a second like he did something wrong, but it's actually number 12 for the Flyers. So that's going to put the Celtics on a Celtic power play. Floody to Rodriguez. Rodriguez kicks it back out to Ayala. Ayala saves it from exiting the zone. Rodriguez over to Reynolds. Reynolds loads up and shoots. And a save. Floody back to Ayala. Ayala just lost the handle. Slippery when wet. Back to Ayala. Rodriguez, spinorama. He's got to avoid the offsides now. East to west skating around the back. Almost got tripped up. Oh, the one-timer by Rogers. Just missed. Rodriguez. Ayala. To Floody. A little behind on that one-timer. But a nice looking shot nonetheless. Faced off by Johnny Cardwell. Johnny Cardwell wins it, gets it out to Brandow. Brandow gets it over to Kovney. Kovney skates with it, dances with it. Back to Brandow. Brandow shakes off his man. Tries to dump it low. Samanis gets it to Cardwell. Cardwell shot up and out of play into the netting. So some good puck movement here by the Celtics. Brandow at the blue line. Uh-oh, pass intercepted. Now Brandow's back on the D. One-on-one. Shot and a save there by Susaki, making it look easy. Referee asking him for his autograph later, and he says he'll meet him after the game. Cardwell wins the face-off, gets it to Shaq. Shaq gets it to Brandow. Brandow around the back of Susaki. Brandow up the ice. Off of Cardwell's skate. Celtics on the D now. 8 seconds left in the second period. I don't know if they have an ice cut here between periods. But we got a chance for a shot. Oh, no, broken up by Kovney. That's going to do it for the second period. So maybe there is an ice cut. And I think there is. So both teams will go to their respective locker rooms and talk about it. Celtics up by 3. So we get in there tight and see the boys. Stir. So we're going to zoom up here and just lock in on the banners.
Is this Providence from Minnesota or Providence?
We're from New Lenox, Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah,
sense. There's
yeah.
a Providence Academy not too far.
Okay, here we are. We're back. Sorry, I was talking to some parents. Nice people up here. Just was talking to a guy who, Danny, his son is number 11, played for University of Minnesota, which is a pretty decent college, right? Up here, I think it's pretty tough to get on that team, but a very modest fella. And I'm just, people like to talk to me. I'm just a likable guy. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. All right, here we go. Face off won by the Flyers. I was right, too. They are called the Flyers. Uh-oh. The ice is awfully wet over there. There's the puck. I lost it for a second. Shack. And a goal by Cardwell from Shack. So right out of the gates in the third period, they put one in. So that's going to bring us to center ice. Providence now 5, Flyers 1. On that initial shot, and it was a redirect, it just snuck past Sasaki. And ever since then, he's been perfect. All right. Some of the parents are very upset over there. Samanis does a nice job of feeding that to Reynolds. Reynolds goes down low, gets it to Floody. Floody's got an opportunity now, throws it down low. Gagliardi thought about it. A little too much space between him and the puck, but a nice kick save. Keeps it from going deep initially, but now the Flyers have it. We're on the back of Grayson. And the Flyers able to put one in. I don't know. It looked a little suspicious down there. Maybe some of the boys lost track of what they were doing. So nice job there by the Flyers, trying to keep themselves in the game here. 13:31 left in this match. We're going to go back to center ice now. Looking for a different result to get to center ice. And Stir and Shack on the move defensively. Puck now bounces around neutral zone. Shack up to Karkoska. Karkoska aims it deep, ramps it off his stick. Off the bench, Ayala grabs it, throws it deep on net, so it's not an icing. Uh-oh. Bouncing puck in front of Sasaki again. Rogers fights for it. Karkoska is going to try and win this race. Can't get to it in time. Mercer. Down low. Mercer around the back of his own man, his own net. Dishes it to Gagliardi. Gagliardi gets it up to Brandow. Brandow, neutral ice. Over the red line, over the blue line. A couple of green players collide. Brandow tries to do it himself there. Takes a big hit on the dashers. Gets right back on his feet. $11:46 left in the third. Celtics up 5-2. Brandow gets hit from behind, and that's going to be a penalty. Brandow could keep his hands to himself. He could stay out of the box. Nope, and Brandow stays out of the box. I heard 14 black. These refs have control of this game, clearly. No messing around over here. Nice job. Good call. Mason just trying to defend himself down there. So here comes our power play 1 unit. Parents still screaming, as expected. Johnny Cardwell wins the faceoff, gets it out to Brandow. Brandow takes a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Now the Celtics have it. They could do something with it. Over to Kovney. Kovney takes a shot off the stick of a defender. Shaq regains it. Now, Brandow's got to gather that in neutral ice, and then he's going to make a rush. Simonis avoids the offsides. Nice job. Simonis dishes it back to Cardwell. Cardwell tries to center that thing off the post. Oh, and the puck's going to come down the center of the ice. Susaki out of the net. Try and help Brandow a little bit. Brandow chops it up as he... Uh-oh. Brandow lost an edge there. Center ice. Simonis takes a hit. Simonis gets it back. Dishes to Kovney. Kovney takes a shot. And it is it saved? No, it's not. It's still bouncing. A slow whistle, so Kovney went back in there to get it. That one's up and out of play. And it breaks the light. That thing bounced and it took out the emergency light up there. So send the bill to Mason Brandow. No, that's an emergency light. That's a coming your way. That's the bill. Those things are about $150 a piece. Send that one to Brandow Farms, huh? All right, so if Mason gets off the ice after it does a little bit of destruction, Reynolds gathers it, gets it over to Ayala, pass intercepted. Floody takes a one-timer, tries to break the scoreboard now. Rodriguez to take the face-off here. Floody dances, throws it around the back of the net. Rogers loses his footing. Icy back there. Reynolds keeps it. Over to Floody. Floody back to Reynolds. Reynolds. Ayala loves it. But a nice block and a great shot. Ayala around the back of the net here. Normally Ayala's at the blue line. He almost passed it to himself. Gathered by Reynolds. Back to Ayala. Ayala down low. Ayala gets jammed into the post. Now here comes Rodriguez through center ice. Rodriguez. Ooh, almost a nice pass to Piano. Good idea. Gagliardi and Stir back. Stir takes out his man. A no-doubter takeout. Gagliardi back there behind Susaki. He backhands it to Stur. Stur gets it up to Rogers. Rogers up to Rodriguez. No icing. Nice job by Andrew Rodriguez. And a penalty's called from center ice by the official. He's wearing the band, so he knows what he's doing. He throws number 5 in the box for St. Louis. Not sure what the call was there. I didn't see him. I missed his gesture. Whatever it is, number 5's going to think about it for a couple of minutes. Face off taken by Cardwell. Susaki. Brandow around the back of the net. Brandow charges, dumps it back to Kovney. Kovney back to Brandow. Brandow back to Kovney. Kovney through center ice. Keeps it. Gets knocked off the puck. Brandow back to play some D. And a shot and a juicy rebound that wasn't able to be taken advantage of by number 2 on the Flyers. Here comes Cardwell into the Flyer zone. Centering pass, broken up. And Brandow tried to hop and catch that one. No icing there. So Susaki came out of his net, got involved with the play. Here comes Kovney now in the Flyer territory. Got to kick that out to Brandow. Brandow going to take that shot. And good save there by the goaltender. As Cardwell takes an elbow to the face. Nice job there by Brandow. Now Brandow's going to catch the penalty. Mercer comes out of that face-off with it. Trips up his man. No penalty there. But the Celtics are on the penalty kill. Offsides on the Flyers. Going to have to hit the reset button. And my little Zoom device disconnected, so now I can't zoom in and out. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So,
I didn't see what happened there. How did his stick break?
oh, Brandow?
Yeah.
I didn't see his stick break. I didn't know.
I see the broken stick there.
He was in a tussle down here, but here comes Gagliardi out with it. He throws it down the ice. Celtics on the 5-on-3. Wow, okay. No, 4-on-3, sorry. Now it's a 5-on-3. Piano. Hell of a job there by Mitchell Piano. Mitchell Aloysius Piano. Fresh 3 for the Celtics. I'm sure the Celtics keep in mind, right? They have it in the back of their head that these tournaments, there's always a goal differential, right, when it comes down to it. So goals for and goals against. So you want to keep it as wide of a margin as you possibly can. So you don't want to let any goals in, lest there be a tie. And the tiebreaker being the fact that, goals for. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay. That was a hell of a chance there for the Flyers, and a nice. I think we got a break on that one. Whoa, another one right there. Bounced away, wide of the post. Stir on his man. Nice job there by Ayala. Uh-oh. Well, that might do it for one of the penalties. It's about to be 5-on-4. And out comes Brandow. And Rogers jumps on the ice. Brandow to the bench. And right away, Rogers takes it, and he's for a foot race. It could be a 1-on-3 situation. Rogers. Good job there by Rogers. Maybe an ice down there? No, no ice. So all penalties have expired now for the Celtics. Gagliardi gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds over to Jacob Carson. Jacob dances with it, gets over the blue line into the zone, throws it deep for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan gets hammered against the glass. Piano now in the mix. And here come the Flyers. On the breakout, 3-on-2. The Piano evens it up. Ooh. No. Well, that's a goal with 3:38 left, and now it's 5-3. That one snuck by 22 and Susaki. I think the goaltender was screened, but so now they're trying to make it interesting here. So 2-goal lead with 3:38 left. I think somebody's calling a timeout. It might be, well, maybe one or two people care. I'm a little disappointed there. 22. I think that one slipped through his legs. So I'm just trying to do some breathing exercises as I'm on the microphone. But a 2-goal lead is where we're at right now. We're going to try and hang on to it for a victory. Going to win face-offs and stay out of our zone. Stir, back. Wow. The bouncing puck. All the opportunities in the world here for the Flyers. Stir. They definitely have the Celtics on their heels, it feels like. On the back of the net. Cardwell gets it up the ice. That's going to be an icing. .308 left in the third period here. The clock can't move fast enough for me right now. .33 people on the feed still for this nail biter. Face off won by the Celtics, controlled by Shaq on the back of the net. Mercer floats one through neutral territory over to Rogers. Rogers. Now the puck dances along the red line at center ice. Shaq now around the back of his own goaltender. Susaki takes a hit. Shaq back to his feet. Last thing we want to do now is allow another goal by the Flyers. Nice job there by Lass. And that's going to be an ice. No ice. Waved off. 2:35 left in the third. Icing by Philadelphia. Sorry, the Flyers. It's going to come back down here. Face off won by Jacob Carson. Shot by Rodriguez. Handled. Almost kicked into the net by one of the Flyers. Piano has time. Tries to get it through the zone. Here comes St. Louis with a dance around Reynolds. Reynolds has it. Fights for it. Here comes Piano now. So it's Piano and Reynolds against two Flyers as Gagliardi mixes it up in the crease with his man. Out. The Flyers come with that puck. A shot handled by Mitch. Mitch tries to go for the empty netter, and it's going to be an icing. So 6-on-5 now with the goaltender pulled for the Flyers. Brandon needs to win this faceoff. Flyers get lucky and win it, and shot off the moorings. Diving players, and off goes the net. The puck did slide wide of the net, so it did not end up in the back. So not a whole lot of controversy there, but it could be. 1:40 left in the third, and the Flyers get one more goal here, and it's a real game. Stir around the back of the net. Simonis tries to get control of it. Oh no. That's got to come out. Back into the Celtic zone. The puck goes. Puck 15 left. Stir. Ayala. Rogers. Rogers gets it out. Ayala. Rogers. Throws it deep. No icing. There's no goaltender down there. Gagliardi throws one just wide of an empty net. Uh-oh. Gagliardi throws it down. It's not going to be an ice. It is going to be an ice. I don't know why he stopped skating. 30 seconds left. .7 seconds left in the game. Celtics lead by 2. 6-on-5 situation for St. Louis. Making a last-second change. Why are you getting off? Stay on. There's no goaltender. All right, so it's still 6-on-5. Floody tries to win it. Around the back of the net. 26 seconds. The clock ticking away slowly. 20 seconds. Flyers have it. Lass is going to get to that one. Lock it up. Around the back. Gagliardi. Rodriguez. Gagliardi's got to get rid of it. And somebody goes down hard. That's Lass. Lass looks like he got caught in the throat, maybe. A late throat chop. 7 seconds left in this game. And number 12 gets booted. So the second player of the game that gets ejected for the team for St. Louis. And so last being helped to his feet by Kevin Oliver. Coach Oliver, as he's applauded from the crowd. Last looks like he's on his own power, maybe. Yeah, he's getting off the ice on his own power. Wind got knocked out of him. Got a throat chop, one of the two. but last is as tough as they come. So he's going to probably sit the rest of this one out. The 7.5 seconds left. So a face-off win, and you throw it in the corner, and you just kind of hold on to it. It's really all we're looking for. Is Last going to come up with a penalty? And Last is going to come up with a penalty. Well, they put Last in the box. Either way, he was sitting down anyway. So we got 5 players out there. I mean, if it's a penalty, then okay. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe it's because he's injured. That might go in. Ah, that's going to do it. And the Celtics take the first game of the tournament, 5-3. And what turned out to be quite an exciting third period. Gosh, we really love those, don't we? Regardless, end result of Celtics victory. And I believe the next game is tomorrow at 1:30. So we got quite a bit of time between now and the next game. So I bid you adieu on the night. Adieu. As we do one dramatic pan of the arena. Until tomorrow, signing off. Jim Gagliardi, your Celtic, the voice of your Providence Celtics, right? I mean, how's that sound? Pretty good. Good night, all.